Hello everyone and welcome to REDDOG.TV. Welcome tonight. I am so happy to be here and being able to cast an NS2 match today. Some of you may know that earlier today I had a match to cast that was Hard Day versus Vetus, another Division 1 team that actually got forfeited by Hard Day because they could not field a team. There was a suggestion to get Highval to command for Hard Day, which Vetus was totally okay with, but the NSL rules clearly state that a Merc cannot be in a division higher. The skill has to be the same division or below. So, welcome everyone that's in here right now. Stack Pointer, got my sound on. Zippo, how you doing, man? Zany Genius, Blarney Stone. You have to have his. I have to cast in a Scottish accent. Oh, jeez. No, I'm not even gonna try my Scottish accent. Well, I mean, or lack thereof. I don't even have a Scottish accent, so. Don't you have a co-caster named Guess? Yes, he is always there. He's actually that exosuit right there, blasting away skulls. Alright, are they coming in here or what? Because I'm pretty sure we nailed down the server. Let's see. They're all in different servers right now. Okay, there we go. Kane is coming in, so Singularity is coming in. So let's. I wanted to again. Shameless plug here. This cast from Red Dog is brought to you by Red Bull. So I have a regular one today. Oh, good. People are retweeting this match. So I don't know how this is actually going to go in terms of people watching. It's been a while actually since I casted a North American matchup, and I know that those technically, you know, were kind of lower on viewers only because, you know, it's just we have a lot of European players really. So I mean, I'm looking right now. You guys can see, just looking at the amount of people in here right now. 36 right before we start. So that's usually pretty good. Usually when it's 70 or 80 before start, that's gonna probably be a good cast. So again, this is Priori versus Singularity. So both teams have a mix of American and Canadian players. There's some Korean players, I believe. One Korean player on Priori. Also like Sweden or Finland, I believe, for Singularity. But mostly this is North American, Canadian, and U.S. So. Yeah, it should be a really good matchup. Now, you guys remember in the Summer Cup Finals, me and Versal, casted Priori versus the Fluffy Unicorns. Priori really impressed us during that match. A lot of people say, like, oh, well, maybe, you know, it was the team they were playing, you know, like, you know, Fluffy Unicorns really wasn't up to par, or they're on the same level as Priori, so it looked as if Priori was, like, really good. But I don't know. There was some basic gameplay that I saw Priori doing that I thought they're a really, really good team. And are we changing the map? Okay. I can change that for you. Bam! Got to it first. Please center my chat window. Is it not centered? Let's see. I think it's pretty centered. I think it's pretty centered. It looks centered to me. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Well, mostly the chat window. The chat window there is really for the YouTube watchers. Like, I got a lot of emails and communication from people that constant people that cannot make the live matches. They wanted to know what you guys are saying. They want to know who I'm talking to, all that stuff. So I started putting the chat screen up there for basically the YouTube people. So it looks pretty centered to me. It's not really for you guys. Now, in terms of what you guys are talking about right now, predictions. Everyone's predicting priori. Priori. So this is it's pretty funny. Now, you guys know that if you guys are all about priori, then I'm all about singularity. And that's only because, I'm always for the underdog. Always. All right. So we're changing maps right now. Just waiting for server. And we'll get this thing started. My dog is doing something pretty crazy right now on the floor. Anyway, so how has been everybody? How has everyone loved or liked so far the Season 3 matches? Guess what's happening tomorrow? This is going to be really, really exciting. So tomorrow we have what I'm calling a Season 3 NSL kickoff match. And that is the two top teams right now in Natural Selection 2, because the other top team disbanded. We all know what happened there and the drama that followed that. However, tomorrow we have Sonoman versus Legendary Snails, Premier Division. Tomorrow starting at 10:30 in the morning Pacific Time, 7:30 p.m. CEST, 6:30 p.m. GMT if you're in London. That is going to be an awesome match, and I have some great news for the exposure of Natural Selection 2. I again was able to get confirmation of front page Twitch exposure for a 2-hour block starting at 10:30 tomorrow when the match starts. And I did request, I slid in a request too, that after they gave me the confirmation of the front page, I replied and I was like, hey, one more thing. Do you think I can get first page, or front page first slot just for a bit? And I think that'll work out really well. The last time that we were front page first slot, we exposed Natural Selection 2 to 108,000 unique visitors that watched throughout that whole time period, and we had about 3,100 constant concurrent viewers on this channel watching that match, and that was actually Priori versus the Fluffy Unicorns. So anyways, that's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be a huge match. I do have a co-caster for that one, guys, and it's going to be none other than everyone's favorite, Blind. So he's going to be with me casting that. I have some new games for raffles because I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit the raffle cast goal, but even if I don't, I'm going to do it anyways just because it's going to be a nice match. And obviously these guys met up in the European Open, so I'm pretty sure Sonoman wants to get a little bit of payback against the Snails. I mean, we know that they were tired. We know that there was PC issues, all that stuff. So now we're going to strip away all that and, and be able to kind of see those two teams in their own elements, which I think would be a lot of fun. Let me put the teams up here again. And it looks like Singularity is going to be Marines. Turn this around, please. Thank you. Priori is going to be Aliens, and we're going to do Jambi first. I'm just going to go ahead and shut off this viewport here. You're supposed to be unbiased. Yeah, I know. I really root for all the teams. I do have some of my favorites though. Some of my favorites that combination of me knowing them, chatting with them and getting to know them, and they're pretty cool guys, to watching some awesome plays, to members having some really cool, good skill in the game. So there's definitely some teams. One of my favorite, which disbanded, I think was almost everyone's favorite. It was like the NS2 community's sweetheart team, was Godar. And I know some of the Godar guys are on Team X, Team Endasp, now, but not all of them. And Godar was just a fun group of guys. I loved watching them. I loved chatting with them. So it was definitely a lot of fun. So let's see what else. Let's just go over the lineup, shall we? For priori, all team is here. Cat Cop, commander. We got Blinky Blink, Sweetie Bot, Shades, Havoc, and Carnage. So other than Blinky Blink, I know everyone else. Maybe I do know Blink, but all the other ones I know are really good. For Singularity, we got Kane, Sharp, Ivanidus, ZZ Box, Frozen, and the 6th one is coming in. You know what was awesome about that last weekend with Natural Selection 2? I know that we had a schedule snafu, basically with, if you remember, the Summer Cup ran on the same day as the European Open finals that was being done in Telford, and that was being cast by Hugh and Blind. Well, it was a whole big mix-up because they had front page from I think 9 to 11, and we had front page from 11 to 1. But because they got delayed and all the scheduling mix-up on their end, they got pushed and pushed and pushed, and by the time they started, they lost their front page slot, and then me and Versal went online. And like I felt really bad when I found out later that it happened. I was like, oops. But again, but what was cool about that, if you think about it, is that if me and Versal weren't there at the 11 o'clock slot from 11 to 1, guess what? It would have been another game, and it would have been another channel that went on right after those guys in Telford. So really, for 4 hours, we basically locked Twitch front page with Natural Selection 2. So I thought it was great exposure for the game. Still waiting for that one more. Oh, and someone from Priority dropped. So looks like we're going to have a 5 versus 5 here, boys. What's the time right now? How late are we? Oh, only 13 minutes. We're fine. We're fine. What? What? Godar's coming back? I am behind in the team news, apparently. Blarney, you better not be effing with me. That is a mean joke. Don't F with me. Because that is so cool if Godar is coming back. I would love that. Godar 2.0. Yeah, I know that some Godar members went to Team X, but Mandasp isn't there. Wait, hold on. Is Mandasp there and Big Rusty Red there, Superstars? Sorry, guys. I'm in actually a TeamSpeak channel as well, and the ref is in here with me so he can hear me. Mandasp is actually there? I thought he totally got burned out. Man, I am so behind in my player news. That's not good. I like Big Rusty Red. I thought he was really funny. If you guys go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/StingRedDog, type in this video search, or actually just go to the playlist of team interviews, and look for the REDDOG.TV interviews Godar. It is so freaking hilarious. Well, it was a good interview, and then I did the outtakes, which was hilarious. But the outtakes didn't do it justice because, seriously, for that interview, I set aside like 40 minutes to record the whole thing so that I can edit it later. We were laughing so much on things that that took almost 2 hours to record, and I had to cut out so much stuff, and it took me even longer to edit because there was so much laughter and starting over and stuff. So, yeah, it was it was tons of fun. I had so much fun chatting with those guys. Oh, Jubear, got nightbotted. Sorry, buddy. I don't even know what setting. You know, I set nightbot sometimes on like really like light settings, and seriously, he still nails people. I don't know what people are doing. Because I don't have a... Oh, looks like we got the last person in. It's mind-boggling for Singularity, and yeah, everyone is here for priori. So it looks like we're ready to go pretty soon here. Only 15 minutes late, which is great in NSL standards. And looks like they chose to do, as you guys can probably see, they chose to do Jambi first. The maps tonight are Jambi and Summit. Should be interesting. I haven't seen Singularity play since the Australian Open. And that was during the 24-hour NS2 stream. Sorry, Roger. I'll change it up to my backup music. Hold on. Let me see. Do I even have that loaded? I do have some backup music. I'll do that on the next break, just in case they start soon. So I don't want to be messing with background music. I don't want to be messing with background music and then I see that everyone's ready. Alright, so other news, we have another big match coming up on Sunday that I may be casting. It may play at the default time, which is Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. CEST, and it's actually going to be Titus versus Sonneman. Apparently that's going to be a very, very good game. I think it will as well. Titus, as you guys know, or may not know, Titus is the new Nexel. They got, you know, a little bit new lineup. I've been talking with those guys, and they've worked on a lot of things. The biggest thing that they have that's better over Nexel, when they were Nexel, is way better communication than they ever had in Nexel. At least that's what I hear from chatting with one of them. So they're really happy about that. They're playing like a solid team. So Titus is definitely a team to watch. I'll try to move it a little bit closer, Golden, thanks. And yeah, with that being said, make sure everybody, let me know if the mic is too short, or mic is too low, or sound too loud in the game, blah, blah, blah. Just because, yeah, just remember I'm on a 3-minute delay. So, yeah, I'll get it 3 minutes later. All right, so we got Singularity is ready. We're going to get this thing going. Welcome, everybody. Golden, Sicknick, how you doing, buddy? Schuster, the Templar Knight. Hello, goodbye, apparently. Who else is in here? None Moragrim. Who is that? They gotta go. Oh, Christ. Goodbye. Okay, well, I got that kick command ready if he wants to come back in. So we're good. Oh, shoot, we're ready. Here we go, guys. right, guys, and here we go. We got Priori starting up in Pipeworks as aliens, and down in Docking Bay, we got Singularity buffing out of their base. A lot of them moving into Skylights, down into Electrical Core. Seeing Sharp here from Singularity in offload. Looks like he's going to be up against 3 Skulks if he's not careful right now. And they're just positioning their units right around the corner here, out of sight. Sharp knows, I think, something's going on there. Meanwhile, a little bit of fight happening in Gravity up against Cat Cop, moves him away. And ZZ Box over in Repairs. Taking a few nice bot shots at Shades, taking him down to 64%. These 3 Skulks are still here in offload Skylights vents, and Sharps took a little pot shot there at Havoc, took him down to about half health as he moves off into the center of the map, into Gravity. Meanwhile, Mindboggling is up against SweetieBot here in Supply Lines. Looks like he just got parasited. SweetieBot is underneath in the vents right now, and going to follow him over. On the other side of the map, we got the blueprints down for the RTs, for the RT in Repairs. ZZ Box shooting away Shades. He's not going to be touching that just in case he gets killed, and they're going to have to lose that. But a rush happening here in the main base where a IP gets taken out. A rush by Priori. Oh my god, and here comes Singularity right around the corner. The IP is down, 65% down on the command center, on the command chair. Oh, wow, and look, they move straight into Supply Lines, quick, making short work of that extractor. Holy cow. That was a great move by Priori, trying to catch Singularity completely out of position. Now they're having to rebuild. They are so behind in res at this point, 2 minutes into this game, and they had to rebuild an IP. They have to rebuild an extractor. It's not the resources you want to be wasting, especially this early in the game. Got a Crag Hive that Priori went for first. It's refreshing to see. You see a lot of Shift Hive starts. Also, what you see is a lot of I'm starting to see a lot of Shade. ZZ Box taking down Havoc here in Repairs. Great job right after he puts up the power for this RT. Surrounded by Shades and Carnage. So he shoots down that hallway, this little vent right here to try to tag Carnage. Over here we have a push all the way from Singularity all the way up into Oxy. They're going to be trying to take down this Harvester. They just took down the Sys, 38% there. Carnage comes streaming in. Evan is in there alone. Gets taken down as well and cleaned up. But this Harvester looks like it's going to be toast. I don't think this infestation is going to grow fast enough. And it ends up dying. So that is kind of a win there for Singularity. Shade's just taken down ZZ Box here in Baywing. And that sends the Marines back into spawn. They have moved out into Electrical Core. You see Sharp building up this RT here. And we're seeing SweetieBot around the corner on the other side of the map. Evan taking down Havoc here in Repairs with really good job there. 60% on that RT. We're seeing Mindboggling here in Gravity up against Blink and Carnage. Carnage takes him down, no problem. There's the health pack that he did not receive. Over here in Skylight, Sharp and Frozen holding down the fort right here. I don't see any upgrades right now, just positioning around the map, hoarding resources, and these guys look like they are gonna be pinched right now. Frozen up around the corner. We have Havoc as the Lurk takes him out, and both of these Marines actually get taken out in Skylights. Meanwhile, ZZ Box and Evan back in Oxy. Evan really low, 14%. We see the Drifter moving in there. Havoc doing a great job with that Lurk, but gets taken down by ZZ Box's pistol. Fantastic job, and you see Mucus Membrane was not enough to help with those heals from that Drifter. SweetieBot is trying to take down this RT, and Electrical Core Sharp coming around the corner. It looks like he might take him down, and perfect. He does his job, even if he dies, but he doesn't. He takes Sharp down. But that was a great trade-off there, and look at this. Priori is all over Singularity right now. They had a very good recovery. They were up to 5 resource towers. And sucking in all that res, but right now they are losing them left and right. Look, in about a minute, they are going to lose 3 resource towers. I'm sorry, 2. They lost 1 in electrical cores, 1 in repair. Oh, I'm sorry, and the 1 in gravity. Ouch. So 4 lost for them. 1 harvester lost in priority. That one was lost in Oxy. Seeing Sharp now, trying to take a couple bot shots at Blink, who's coming after him. Oh, and the death cam strikes again. Seeing now ZZ Box here in Skylight. Sweetybot streaming in right at him, but gets picked off. Remember, friendly fire is on in this match right now. It's 33% friendly fire damage. We're seeing 69% on the supply lines. RT mind-boggling coming around. Pushing Blink away into electrical core to engage ZZ Box with his pal Havoc. ZZ taking down Blink. Almost down. Wow, ZZ Box. Look at that. Look at that shots on there. Evan and Frozen. It looks like Frozen is actually frozen. How's that for irony? Look at this poor guy. He's probably going to have to get kicked. And I don't think... Nope, I'm the only person that can actually kick. So I'm going to have to do that really, really, really quick. Sorry, guys. Done. All right, he's out. Okay, so back to the action. ZZ Box and Mind-Boggling here in Skylights. We're seeing now up against Havoc, Sweetybot. These guys maybe are going to move into organ donation, start putting a little bit pressure on this harvester right now. I really think that would be a great thing for them to do. They need to disrupt the economy of Priori right now because they have just been on 3 and 4 for quite some time. And now back at the base, we're seeing that they lost their observatory. Carnage and Shades now on the upgrades. 10% almost down. We see waste recycling has been dropped and they're rebuilding over there. They might just have to relocate. 54% on the command chair in docking. This actually might go down. Cat Cop is still in there. Oh no, this is just not good. I'm sorry, Kane. What was I saying? Cat Cop, wrong team. ZZ Box now coming in through. He gets taken out. We're seeing these guys. Oh, Carnage, Shades, and Sweetybot all go in here, taking down the infantry portal, and this base is toast. And now, over in Waste Recycling, we're seeing that there's no IPs. Evan is the only one left. Sharp is in the command chair here in Waste Recycling, and they know that they need to stream there. Look, you see Havoc and Sweetybot moving right in. Evan taking down Blink. They're gonna get out. Sharp and Evan. Here comes Havoc, right around the corner. Can he get it? He does! Sharp is the only one left. This might be it. And they do end up building the IP, but this might be it. One Marine is going to come out, and it's done. So we have no IPs, basically no way to spawn, and that is over. Priori wins. Wow, what a first match. 8.5 minutes. Woo, boys. All right, so I'm just switching the teams over right now. So, wow, what a match, guys, on that first round. I mean, we're seeing Priori, you know, basically hanging out. They were hanging out in offload Skylights, those 3 skulks. Now I know why they were hanging out there for so long. Basically, they're waiting for the Marines to expand out. You saw that their other aliens were actually pot-shotting here and there. And what happened was while Singularity spread out, then you saw those 3 skulks just bust right into docking bay. They take out the IP. They take out everything in there. They're working on the command chair. Everyone comes streaming back from shipping. and takes them out. But at that point, they basically just ran out of the room, ran straight to the pub RT, took that out. So now Singularity was stuck with having to rebuild IPs, having to re-establish some sort of map control, and having to rebuild extractors. So they started off really bad. And, I mean, I have to note as well, Frozen froze. There in Gravity in the middle of that match. So they were down a player. But at that point, Priori was all over the place. They lost all those RTs in such succession, and then Priori just went in for the kill in docking base. So really good play, good timing there by Priori. I have to admit, though, Singularity... This Singularity, basically, they have some really good shots. I mean, who's the guy? ZZ Box. Wow, didn't he have some great shots? I mean, I think you have to agree. He had some great pistol shots. He had really good tracking. So I really am excited to see him play Marine again and probably try to get some first-person spec from him. So we are starting here. Priori is going to be Marines. Singularity is going to be Aliens. Just watching here. I'm just watching the chat right now. Oh, shoot. Big fail. You guys couldn't even see me. So, there we go for that first round. If you guys are just joining us, 77 of you in here enjoying this match. Sorry about that. I forgot to hit my other button there to get the stream back. Let me just type here before you guys rage on me. All right. So they called about 3 minutes ago. They called a 5-minute break. So we got about a couple minutes till the next round starts here. So everybody, everyone, grab your drinks, grab popcorn. Don't rage, guys. Come on. I forget sometimes. Because I was so excited to actually recap that match that I totally forgot to switch my scenes back. Oh, maybe now I can play that new music. Let me try to do that now. All right, I'm gonna shut this off. Let's see, stop here. Let's play some new music. Add media file. I have some other music here that I think you guys will enjoy. Maybe this one. No, that's way too loud. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh crap, they're ready. So never mind. Sorry, I missed my chance. I missed my chance. Oh, a team's ready. You know what? I'm not even going to do this now. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to deal with the menu music, okay? Shoot. Just going to have to deal with the menu music. And, oh, did I get it? 800 followers? Thanks, Panda Blue. Yay! I was waiting for that. Oh, we're here. We're ready. We're ready to go. Alright guys, here we go. And here we go. Round 2, Singularity starting up in Pikeworks. So I believe we have the same setup here. Priori starting down here in Docking Bay, power building the armory. Over there, they're going to split up, doing a 2-2-1 split, and most of them are going to meet here in supply lines. Actually, just 2 of them, Frozen and Evan, here in the pub. They're going to be building, checking the build here in the pub RT. Havoc and Blink. Oh man, look at that! Frozen almost getting tagged by Havoc. On the other side of the map, we got Carnage taking on Mind-Boggling and ZZBox alone, but getting a really good shots on ZZ. Really good job. And we are looking now at these guys being pushed back. Frozen and Evan being pushed back. Blinky moving slowly down this hallway. I'll show you what this looks like down here. See? Evan being pushed back down this little tight hallway. Havoc coming around the corner. Looks like he's going to try to flank. Get some good positioning there. Carnage here outside trash ejection up against ZZ and Mind-Boggling still. And down here, Blinky just sitting tight in the pub, having a couple drinks. Sharp coming through, taking down Shades. Carnage, the only one left there. He's going to build that RT. It's going to be done. And these guys... Oh! Sweetie Butt coming around the corner, almost taking down ZZ. And we're seeing now that these guys are coming in. Carnage taking down Mind-Boggling and pistoling down ZZ. Wow, did you guys see that? That was pretty crazy. Alien blood all over the place. Sweetie Bot now moving in through trash ejection into Baywing. We're seeing Carnage here. Alone against Frozen and Sharp here in Gravity. These guys are going to try. Sharp coming around the corner, getting pistoled to the face. Oh my gosh. It's awesome. Some of these shots are pretty clutch. Havoc taking down Kane here as he goes down in a flurry of teeth in organ donation. Blink putting up the RT here in Electrical Core up against ZZBox and Evan. Poor Blink looks like he may just get taken out here before he takes down Evan. Looks like he might actually take down more, but no, gets taken down by ZZBox at the end of it. Carnage moving down south into the pub, maybe going to meet Havoc. Nope, he's going to turn around and come north into Offload and into Skylights. Shades now holding Gravity. Sharp outside on the north side. On the west side, Frozen is in the vents. So we're seeing him come around the corner. Gets taken out by Sharp. Good move there. Carnage now here in Skylights. We're seeing a Crag Hive. Has been dropped first. There's an Enzyme. Frozen taking down Carnage. Wiping him out of Electrical Core. And Sharp is free to chomp on this RT here in Gravity. Meanwhile, down here in supply lines, Priori is doing good. I mean, with upgrades and resources. They're at 5 RTs. They may go down to 4 because they may lose Gravity pretty soon. Shades taking down Sharp, and wow, and Mind-Boggling. That's mind-boggling how he took... Yeah, I went there. I'm sorry. I'm never going to do that again. All right, so we see phase gates now started. Weapons 1 is on its way as well. These 5 RTs are really working for him as Shades, Blink, and Sweetie Bot. Wow, 3 of them pushing way into alien territory here in Oxy, and most of the aliens are about to come streaming through this doorway to try to get these guys out of here. These guys are just sniping it down. Look on the other side. Oh, and no one's there because I'm not overhead view. Looks like they went another way. And yeah, they relocated to organ donation where Carnage is. Carnage is going to go down. This Harvester gets taken down in Oxy. Priori playing such a strong Marine round right now. Shotguns now have been started. Weapons 1 is almost completed. Phase Tech now has been completed as well. We do have a lurk on the field. A double lurk play from Singularity. We got ZZBox and Sharp doing a double lurk play. ZZBox coming in, finishing up Carnage as he's flying alone in Docking Bay. Marines start. Frozen gets picked, gets swatted away by Havoc over here on the left side of the map, while ZZBox flies to repairs and doing a little bit of RT harassing there. On the north side of the map, Sharp is spiking down to the east side here into waste recycling, where Shades and Sweetie Bot are going to be. They're going to build this up, and I'm pretty sure they're going to put a phase gate in here. And here's what this fight looks like from in here. Evan taking down Shades. Sweetie Bot the only one left. He's going to drop down in this little corridor and get taken out. That was cute. All right, so now these aliens doing really well so far with this double lurk play. Did ZZBox die? No, he was just upgrading. So now we're seeing Blink up against these 2 skulks here, and Baywing gets taken down at the end. Lots of med drops being dropped. Havoc up against ZZ. Oh my god, where did that go? ZZ just takes him out so quick that I couldn't even get a camera angle on that. Evan now chomping on the RT here in Baywing. 45% there. It may get taken down, but Shades may actually come in and swat him out of here. Nice job there. ends up doing that. Mind-boggling, taking down Carnage that was here in X. So we're seeing 3 shells now have been dropped. They have full upgrades of Carapace and Regen. Nano Shield is researching. Weapons 2 is completed. ZZ Box taking some shots from Sweetie Bot. Frozen taking down that RT and Baywing still. Armor 1 now has started 6 minutes into this. This is really, I mean, I find this really interesting that they went weapons to shotguns before they did armor upgrades. I mean, that's not really textbook, right? Like we usually see, you know, I mean, even the top teams will tell you, hey, armor 1 first, armor 1 first. So it looks like they're really using that strafe jump that the Marines got in this build to their advantage, knowing that maybe they're just going to rely on trying to get away, trying to juke their way out of a skulk. Look at Sweetie Bot here hiding. Oh man, he might actually take out Mind-boggling right now. But no, they're going to actually move off. Mind-boggling is going to try to do a little cat and mouse. We're seeing ZZ Box outside the main base, getting almost caught by Havoc here. Oh my god! Oh my god, and he got caught. He could not go into the vents. He got kicked by... he got caught in the fan. And he's saying, whoops, that fan's not a vent. You guys saw he was up against that door like, what the hell? Why am I not going through? Alright, and Nano Shield here on Shades. Blink and Havoc here, right outside of X, moving, putting pressure on Oxy, and pressure by Carnage here in Waste Recycling as Sharp comes through and takes him out quite easily. And now Sharp is going to come through and try to engage these Marines here in Oxy. Definitely going to try laying down those spikes. He's got to get out of these guys are very good shots, and he could end up losing that. They really can't lose life forms right now. Singularity doing everything that they can to get these guys out of here. It's just not looking good. I mean, if we look at the map, they are really behind in map control. Extremely behind in map control. Oh, boy. So we're seeing Blink now up against Sharp, and Evan gets taken down as well. Carnage, Shades, moving in through X. Seeing organ donation. Sharp taking him down with his spikes. Really good job there. I mean, did you see what they did here? They basically cut this map up. I mean, Singularity is stuck right here. They are stuck. I mean, for them to push out of here up against shotguns, weapons 2, about to be armor 2 Marines. We see it, the advanced armory is already up. There you go with the power going up here in Skylights. This might be a night. I mean, this is a popular phase gate location. I mean, a stronger, more aggressive one would be right here in Oregon. I've seen that as well. That works out really well. Nope, they're going to put the phase gate here down in Skylights. So phase tech now has been lost. There has been a little bit of a rush just by a couple skulks here in Docking Bay. They did take out the observatory, but not much damage there. They have a phase gate here in security, which is going to help them get to waste recycling and gravity pretty quickly. Skylights is obviously going to help them in organ donation. So we have an offensive phase gate here in Skylights and a defensive one here to stop the expansion into waste recycling from the aliens. We do see that the observatory has been put right back up in the main base. No, no real damage there because priori is sitting on 6. We do have the fades out on the field now. Let's take a look what this looks like from Shades as he tries to stop these fades from coming in. These guys got to be careful. Shades takes down Kane. Oh my god. He might actually take out one of these guys, but he does. Oh, he does. There is a fade down, and that's going to be, I believe, Kane. Right there in that fight. I thought I saw a fade go down. That was dangerous. You don't blink in, especially... Oh my god, look at Frozen! Jesus. You don't blink in with that. You just don't. Not into like 2 or 3 shotgunners. Alright, so now these guys are here in organ donation. And they're going to put a lot of pressure here. The Skulks are fanning out from Singularity to do some RT harassing, but I think this is going to be, this is going to be over pretty soon here because they're going to keep up this pressure into here. Mind-boggling is definitely going to go down. There he goes. Fade, Frozen, trying to get in there and do a couple swipes. Not going to work out. This is going to be the main fight of the map. We're seeing now that they are really getting pinched. The pressure, they're feeling it coming right from Organ Donation. Prototype Lab now has been completed. And we might see a fade go down here in this fight. I mean, you're blinking into 3 weapons, 2 shotgunners. That is not going to be good. And these guys are really good shots. Frozen now might get caught. Nope, they were reloading and they had their welders out. Frozen now coming in, trying to do it. Evan trying to do the same thing. Look at that. I mean, they're doing a really good job. I mean, you see around 2, they're expanding with their assists, trying to get, trying to divert the attention away from this main entrance. I mean, for Singularity to come back like this, it's going to be really hard. Look at them coming through as a pack against Shades and Havoc. Great job there. Kane goes down. I'm sorry, Shades go down and Havoc goes down. So they finally get rid of that threat there, but I think it's too little too late. Blink taking down Mind-boggling here in Baywing. Jetpacks. Jets are researching right now. Oh, jeez. Frozen, Sharp, Evan all around the corner here. Trying to get a little bit of shots here. Let's try to get a look of when Frozen blinks in there, what this actually looks like as he tries to get in there and blinking in and blinking out to these fights. Havoc and SweetieBot, so it looks like Priori just replaced those Marines again. Here comes Frozen again without any backup. He does take down SweetieBot as he blinks out of there real quick. Getting down only to half-life. We see Blinky in Baywing. And we're seeing now Carnage up against Sharp here. Really low in Oxy. I think Sharp could, it's good that Sharp didn't overcommit to that fight. Carnage now up against Kane. He's trying to get him out. He's got no armor, and he's just going to run off quite wisely. Kane was going to be right on his butt. SweetieBot has a grenade launcher, and he's launching it into the vents. He's going to be backed up by Havoc and Shades. They're going to build an armory right here. Jets have now been completed. Up against very low upgrades. Oh, and they just lost their Harvester there to no infestation. Those things die really, really fast without any infestation on it. Biomass 3 now has started. It's really all they can do. They only have Gorge upgrades right now. Frozen looks like he's like the last line of defense right now as he tries to blink in. Oh, 40! Did you see that? 46% life. 1 shotgun blast, and that was dead on. How he got out of that, I have no clue. Carnage and Blink now setting up a 2-man team here in Oxy, and look at this. If they do, they're basically setting up right here and putting pressure right here, and that is going to really cut off Singularity from any options in this match. So SweetieBot and Shades. Oh, and the Lurk gets killed. ZZBox goes down to Havoc from his shotgun jetpack combo. Weapons 3 now has started. And we're seeing now that with jetpacks here, it's just even harder for these guys to get any type of swipes. And you see Frozen coming in, trying to get a couple swipes in. You see Evan trying to do the same thing. Frozen might get caught here. Oh, close. Oh, and Frozen does get caught. And a nice nano shield for escaping from Shades. Look at that. They have one builder, just running back across the map, building up. I mean, let's get the view from what it looks like from Shades whenever he starts engaging. I'll try to grab that for you. SweetieBot coming around the corner. Shades now coming right into the hive. He's got fades blinking right into his face. Look at that shot. Havoc taking down Kane. These guys are really working it on the outside of Singularity's base. Singularity is, I've seen some comebacks, guys, but in this one, it just looks like it's not going to be good. I mean, it's gonna be so hard for Singularity to come back. They have no life forms. They have one fade. Their personal res isn't really high. They better just GG soon and just save us this, save us the time. I mean, Evan might get killed pretty soon here. Let's see again what this looks like from Shades as he goes after all these guys. SweetieBot taking down Frozen there. Havoc taking down Kane. Blinky taking down CZBot. Shades right now, who you're seeing from is nano shielded. It wears off. He's got no armor, so he's going to get out of there. Oh, nice bone wall! And cyst explosion! Hey, that actually, like, that the cyst eruption actually lasted to my spectator view. I don't know if you guys saw that. I didn't even know it could do that. SweetieBot launching in just some grenades. Well, you know, if someone was actually after Shades, that would have been a beautiful... Oh, Sharp is gonna go down! No, he jumps into the hive. We do see Gravity was dropped, but it's gonna get taken down quite quickly. There we go with Blink. All right, and Havoc and Shades still in here up against Evan and ZZ. Sharp is a lurk. He's inside the hive right now, really low on health. One good blast from Shades or Havoc, and he is done. I mean, like, at this point, Priori should just go all in. Balls to the wall and just close this down. It looks like now Havoc, SweetieBot, and Shades are going to be trying to move in here. There's some scans being down. SweetieBot taking down Kane. Frozen goes down to Blink. I mean, they just need to move in now and just take it out. Shades now coming in at 50% with that jetpack shotgun. Medpacks being dropped all over the place. I mean, there's aliens died all over the place. It looks like he's really going after that, but he jumps into the hive again. How annoying is that? Evan now, Sharp is laughing. And they are now just doing the dance around the hive. There's really nothing left they can do. Singularity calls good game. I mean, that should have been called a while ago. But, I mean, I have to give it to them for trying to make a last stand, but there you go. So Priori wins it.
Everyone's so sharp. Get that motherfucker.
That's exactly what I said. We had to get you, man. I was like, we gotta get Sharp. Fuck the fade. Let's get Sharp.
Who was the lurk that ran into the fan?
ZZBot. That was hilarious.
That is gonna go down in one of my roundups.
Poor ZZ.
Alright guys, so we are changing matches now. Changing maps, sorry, to Summit. Shades cam. Bombe Thatch. What link was that? Was that a spam link? Or should I kick you? How many of my mods are on right now? Oh, Zeph. Oh, a bunch of them. Okay, good. Alright, well, there you have it, guys. 91 of you in here for a North American matchup. That is pretty insane, actually. I mean, usually it's about 50 or so people. Don't see many because most of Europe is asleep, so I'm quite impressed. Alright, so here we go into Summit. Just gonna jump in, get the teams up, get the scores up, all that loveliness. So Priori is 2, and they are going to be as aliens first. Singularity is going to be Marines. Well, hope you guys enjoy that match. I got a Red Dogs Roundup clip out of that. Woo! And I believe I have all my clips for the next roundup, which is great. Shades cam. Yeah. All right, so for those of you, actually, let me do a real quick tweet out so I can get some more people in here. Maybe we can actually do a raffle. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I think another tweet is actually already scheduled to go automatically. So, I think we should do a raffle anyways. All right, guys, so if you're just getting here, welcome. This is Natural Selection 2. If you don't know the game, the community is really, really nice. Just ask in the chat what's going on. If you are hearing, like, a term that I'm saying that you don't know what the hell I'm saying, like RT or nano or whatever, just ask. Ask what it is, and, you know, the community will answer you. They're really, really nice. There's no stupid questions, just stupid people. Oh, shit, did I say that? Anyways, I'm just kidding. So, another thing, too, tomorrow is going to be a really good matchup. It's going to be Legendary Snails versus Sonneman. If you guys know that these two teams met up at the European, and Legendary Snails took that, and basically, this is a rematch. I'm calling it the NSL Season 3 kickoff match. It's going to be casted with myself and Blind right here on Twitch.tv/REDDOG.TV. I did get confirmation that it will be, I blocked a 2-hour block with Twitch front page from 10:30 to 12:30 Pacific time tomorrow. Check my schedule below the video here to know when that match is playing, and I hope to see you all here. I think it'll be a really, really good matchup. I love casting with Blind. I think he's got really great insight into the game, and I haven't casted with him in actually a while, so really looking forward to that. And, I mean, on another note, Blind was one of the casters at the EU Open, so he casted these two teams. So we're going to get a really, really good analysis of what he thinks will happen tomorrow. So any predictions? Snails or Sonneman? You got to remember, you know, in Telford, they didn't have their own computers. There was a bunch of technical issues. It was very high stress. They were tired. So this match tomorrow, everyone's going to be rested on their own rigs, using their own peripherals. So, you know, it actually could be a little bit different. What's up, Ritual? Okay, we have a ready call from Singularity. Does this mean there are 100 NAST players? I love that. No, I'm sure there's a lot more. Sorry, I'm being quiet. Sorry, guys. I'm reading the chat. I really shouldn't be. Anyways, welcome, everyone. Z-Train on here. Cryage. Stack Pointer, I said hello. J James 888. How you doing, man? 3mare, how you doing? Yeah, long time, man. I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Takiri, how you doing, man? Wow, rocking it at 4 a.m. Awesome. R3KO, how you doing? Zany Genius. PS3. What's up, man? How'd you enjoy all that Metro play? Who else is here? D-Rin, how you doing? So those are the people I can see right now in the chat. If you guys were typing hi to me and stuff like that, and I didn't see it and say hi back, I'm sorry. I normally try to say hi to everyone that says hi, but remember I'm on a 3-minute delay, and if I'm already casting a match, I'm barely looking at the screen. You can always tell. By the way, you'll always be able to tell. I know you can't see my face during when the match starts, but you'll always be able to tell if I glanced over, because I'll get quiet for a second because I'm kind of absorbing what I'm reading. All right, here we go. So guys, here we go on Summit. Priori versus Singularity. NSL Season 3 Division 1 matchup. This is going to be good. Round 3 here. Singularity starting as the Marines up here at Atrium, and cross spawns enabled. So Priori starting down in sub-access as Aliens, doing a 3-2 split. I'm sorry, a 2-1-2 split, and a 3-2 split here for Singularity up on the top. It looks like Priori is, as Aliens, are going to go straight into Summit Reception, but Frozen is going to take care of this this little area here on the other side of the map. Carnage and Shades are going to meet 3 Marines. Maybe, maybe not, because they're going to split off. Sharp and Mind-Boggling coming through into Glass Hallway. Carnage now takes the vent, goes right behind him. And we're seeing just kind of a standoff right now. Frozen moving just a little bit forward. We're seeing Carnage now trying to bite the RT and Reactor Core. Not much movement happening within Evan and Frozen. I do have my mouse pointer on Frozen, so I'll try to switch to him right when some action starts. I'm still seeing a little bit of RT harassing over there on Reactor Core, if you see on the mini-map here. 2 Marines there in Crossroads, and this is still going. This little... Oh, Frozen is going to get jumped on! Death Cam strikes again. Sorry, Frozen. All right, so he gets taken out by Havoc, who is sitting there right on the roof there. I think we all saw that coming. Evan now is going to get rushed by these 2 Skulks, and it looks like he's going to end up going down without taking Blink first with him. No! Yeah, and Havoc actually does take him down. These 2 Marines here in Crossroads are going to get cleaned out as well. Craghive is the first one for Priori, and mines have now been researched for Singularity. So now, Havoc coming up into Crevice, getting taken down by Frozen. A little bit of payback there. We see the Syschain has moved into Computer Lab and in Ventilation, grabbing their 2 naturals pretty quickly. SweetieBot skulking into Crossroads. On the other side of the map, we see ZZBox going down quickly to Blinky. Mind-Boggling takes down Blinky as he comes around the corner. It looks like he's going to try to fight Shades, who's through the vent. And here comes the Drifter. Try to soak up some ammo. Mind-Boggling's not going to take the bait. If he did, I would be very, very, very surprised. But he does get taken down by Carnage, who streamed in through there. Sharp now coming around the corner, trying to get these guys out of here. Very good job right around there. He's up against 2 Skulks right now that are going to be backed up by Mucous Membrane. I mean, it's not much of a heal, but it's something. Down here on the other side of the map, Computer Lab, Frozen and Evan pushed into Flight Control, down into Computer Lab. And we're seeing here, Mind-Boggling does take down Shades. Carnage now doing a little bit of damage on this RT, 40% here. You're seeing these guys are just going to move back. Blink gets taken down. Poor guy right on the top. Armor 1 now has started 3 minutes into this match. That's much better than what Singularity basically did in the first round as Marines. Obviously, they were starting way behind because of that rush. That did not happen this round, thank God. And now we're seeing Evan and Frozen here in Computer Lab. Havoc just sitting there on the roof right around the corner. Sharp taking down Carnage in Reactor Core. And as these guys pushed in, they did end up taking down Havoc, leaving this Harvester pretty open. So now SweetieBot and Shades up against ZZBox, who takes out SweetieBot. Great job, and Shades really low, 14%, as he moves into Crevice to a 65% health RT. He's going to start chomping on that. In the main base, we're seeing Blink has moved in and chomped that IP down to 67%, forcing Kane out of the chair just for a bit. ZZBot did spawn, and now he's going straight into Crevice. And it looks like he's going to try to get him out of there. Some great kills just happened here down in Computer Lab. 2 pistol kills by Frozen and Evan. We do have Havoc now out as a lurk. SweetieBot taking down Evan, and it looks like they're going to clean up Frozen, so that Marine offensive is out. This Harvester is going to go down. There's no way Infestation is going to grow that quickly to save that, so they're going to lose Comp Lab RT. Sharp and Mind-Boggling now in Data Core, moving right into the blueprints there. Nice job with the mine placement. Mind-Boggling getting 2 mine kills. Actually, hold on. Yep, 2 mine kills. ZZBox now down here in crevice. SweetieBot is underneath, actually, there in crevice as he moves through. He's just going to wait till he moves out, and then he's going to try to go after this. But I don't think he hears... Yeah, he does. He hears Frozen and Evan moving by. So we're just going to get what this looks like from here. He's really low on health right now. He's just going to wait. There he goes. So he's going to wait until that's going. Over here, Shades and Blink now in flight control. Trying to take this down. Evan comes around the corner. There's a Enzyme. Takes him down quite easily. I love the micro by Cat Cop here with those drifters. Enzyme is one of my favorite things to see that is microed here from the aliens, just because I think it really tips fight into the aliens' favor. If the commander is really good at that and keeping, you know, Enzyme for really good, really important engagements, it could tip the favor it could tip the favor of the game to the aliens. Now there goes the observatories. Now armor 1, weapons 1 is up, and mines 547. Their Singularity is doing pretty good teching up against the Fades. Fades are still a few minutes away. SweetieBot, I mean, we see the Fade, we see the P-Res right now, all at 32 for the Fade Savers. You have one Lurk still out on the field in the form of Havoc. They do roll over a Marine here in Data Core and move after the RT here. Shotguns now have been researched. So has Phase Gates. Steady income flow for Singularity, but steady income flow for Priori as well. I mean, you want to be hunting these harvesters and kind of pinch the aliens into their hive. Mind-boggling and Sharp now coming through Data Core. I mean, I'm not gonna count Priori out here. They're doing really well. Let's check the map right after this engagement here on what's going on in terms of the metagame, in terms of resources and team kills. This fight right now, Sharp and Mind-boggling up against these two Priori aliens. They're trying to get them out of here, and we're seeing that a rush has started into Atrium with 3 of them that did force a beacon. There are no phase gates out on the field, so they're really going to have to huff it. And look at that. Right away, they move straight to the RTs, which was a beautiful move. They took 2 out, and they made Singularity waste money on a beacon. Look at that. That was a beautiful call by Priori. Beautiful timing there. Love the communication on this team. You can really see what their plan was right there. Did you see right when that beacon went off? And actually went off, they booked it out of there and just went straight for the naturals for Singularity, who are down to just 1 RT and 2 team res. Beautiful. We got 2 blueprints out, 1 is gone, and oh no, they just built up the one in reactor core and it got blown up again. That really hurt Singularity in this round. Wow, look how fast that turned around. Priori, I mean, Singularity looked like it was good. Slow and steady, but then Priori was like, F this, you guys are going to get force beacon, we're going to take out your economy. So now they're pushing in on the west side of the map, Mind-boggling and Sharp in reactor core. These guys here, Mucous Membrane again, great job there. Good kill by Havoc with that Lurk. And moving back the Drifter behind the corner. We're seeing now they're just waiting right now. Mind-boggling and Sharp waiting to plop down this extractor. They know that this is going to be really hard. Shades now went Lurk. So it looks like they're going to move in to these 2 Marines in here and just try to get them out of here. It looks like they're going to really do a good job. Havoc took out Carnage with his own spikes because friendly fire is on. Frozen and ZZ Box trying to hold it down there. The extractor blueprint did go down, but it got removed, so they got refunded that money. First fade out on the field in the form of Blink. SweetieBot waiting on the roof here, taking down Mind-boggling, but getting taken down by Sharp around the corner. Singularity does end up establishing finally this RT here in reactor core, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Data core now has been claimed. ZZ Bucks and Frozen, they may have heard that from there. May have heard that. Shades, double Lurk here. Look at this. Spiking down into this room. This is really going to hurt as they come out. ZZ Bucks and Frozen now. But with these shotguns, I mean, these fades, or I'm sorry, these Lurks still have to be careful. Still have to be careful. You know, a couple shotgun blasts can still ruin your day. Evan, sharp, mind-boggling, in summit reception. Havoc up around the corner. We're seeing that the Fade tried to blink in to do a little bit of damage, but gets met by 3 shotgun blasts. We're seeing now ZZBox and Frozen have pushed right into Data Core. And now they're up against this Hive that has just been dropped. And oh my god, here comes the aliens streaming in. They are not going to let this happen. And they're going to get him out of there. Nice defensive beacon to not lose the weapons. Very nice defensive beacon. They take down the Hive and they beacon out of there just as the Hive exploded. Good timing there. If you watched the game on Tuesday, they actually got beaconed out and the Hive was at 1%. And they actually saved the Hive because the beacon actually went off too early. So Havoc now coming in, meeting 3 Marines around the corner in flight control. 2 Fades on the field, Carnage and Blink. Frozen and ZZBox establishing some sort of defense here in Reactor Core as these 3 Marines clean up flight control, move down from there into Computer Lab. And it looks like they're going to actually put some pressure on Priori at this point. But right now, over in Reactor Core, Frozen really low on health, 1% life there. We have Carnage blinking into the main base. They're building up a phase gate. Are they going to put a phase gate in Computer Lab? This would be... If they put a phase gate in Computer Lab, that would be pretty aggressive. Oh my god, they got power in there. I think this is where they want to put the phase gate. So they're asking for med packs. They really want to get this done. No, Blink takes down Sharp. Evan is about to go down. Oh, and he doesn't save him. He doesn't save him in time. He saves 1 Marine. They know they need to hold on to their weapons. Like, that is their biggest thing. They need to hold on to those shotguns. They lose those shotguns, they're toast. Frozen, and ZZBox are the only 2, I'm sorry, and Evan are the only 3 with shotguns right now. If they can hold on to these shotgun players, they may, and I'm just going to say it, they may have a chance. Maybe. But I don't know. Shift Hive now has started. They're up against a two Hive team right now, and it's Priori. I'd say the chances of them coming back to this are pretty slim. I would be very surprised if they do. I'm not going to call it because of my new rain fiasco. Obviously, I counted those guys down and out, and they actually did turn it around and come back. Havoc very low on health, 8% as he gets out of there, and they are building up a phase gate here in flight control, so they're going to try to establish flight as a foothold on the map, whether they're going to be able to come back. Now, even with the new patch on moving back the upgrades, you know, and making it more expensive for the aliens to upgrade, this still may not be enough time for Singularity to catch up. Carnage coming in right behind ZZBox, getting 1 good swipe on him, but getting out of there. He got 65% on there. Spur now has been, 1 spur has been completed. We see a Gorge, a Lurk, and a Fade up against Frozen and ZZBox. Nice pressure there by the Fade, or I'm sorry, by the Lurk. Allows Blink and Carnage to come in and mop it up. And now, oh, look at this push. Holy cow. They're now moving here in Atrium. And they might, 1 lucky shot and these guys could get caught. The worst thing that could happen and the best thing that could happen is, for Singularity and Priori respectively, is Priori losing some life forms right now. That would actually give Singularity time to tech up and rebalance what's going on here. They do have a phase gate here in Computer Lab. They have a phase gate that got recycled in flight control, so they moved it over. It's a pretty aggressive position. If they can get Priori worried about, worried about their own base, they can probably pull a little bit of Priori off the front lines and maybe catch them. But they need to take down some life forms right now. They need to start killing life forms. If that doesn't happen, if these guys are allowed to keep their Lurks and Fades... Oh, and right when I say that, Lurk goes down here in Computer Lab. So the Lurk is down, but he has enough to go back to Lurk. He's actually just a little bit away from going Fade. So he's going to be able to do that as well. Let's kind of see what he does at this point. Singularity putting up a good fight, I have to say. So, Carnage now blinking around in Summit Reception. Oh my god, they're putting a phase gate here in Crossroads. I mean, look what's happening here. If these guys get out of here, they may pinch a fade at this point. Maybe Carnage. Maybe Carnage, no. They are supported by a lurk there. Shades, and they're really trying to build up. They actually do! They get the phase gate up! Evan, Sharp, and Frozen have established control in Crossroads. They own this side of the map. And now we're seeing here, they are actually holding Comp Lab as well. Blink is trying to do his best, but he gets pushed out of there. Carnage now trying his luck with a gorge behind him as Cat Cop. Carnage taking down Mind Boggling. Frozen going down. ZZ Box the only one left. And he ends up going down, and it looks like this is going to be toast. Yeah, that phase gate is done. Great cleanup there by Priori. Evan coming around the corner. Sharp phasing through. He's going to go down. Evan with his shotgun does take down the gorge. He might lose that weapon. Oh, if Evan loses that weapon, that's going to be bad, and he does. Mind-boggling and Frozen now coming around the corner. One of them can pick it up and recycle it. Go, go, go. Pick it up. It's not going to work. Oh, he tried for it, but he got tagged. ZZ now coming in with Sharp right behind him. Oh, this is just not going to go. ZZ going down, and Sharp now going to go down as well. Oh! Evan now coming through. All one by one. We're seeing a beacon to save these guys. There was one skulk in the base that they beaconed for. I mean, it kind of saved them two to kind of regroup instead of trickling in one by one. Mind-boggling, ZZ and Frozen rebuilding the phase gate here in Computer Lab. Backed up by Evan. I mean, all of them are here. They could be caught out of position here so quickly. And Priori is just swarming around the phase gate here in Crossroads. Why did they all go and they lost Crossroads? Maybe they're just trying to get them grouped up. Carnage might go down. He's on half health. He might! No, he doesn't. Lurk upgrades are up, so we do see that Umbra. And now Evan up against Blink. Evan actually successfully pushes him away. And we're seeing Mind-boggling coming through into Reactor Core. That RT is being basically getting a little bit of damage from that infestation. Havoc and Shades, double lurk coming into Crossroads to nail this down. Frozen trying to clear up some sys. He's backed up by Mind-boggling. These guys now have Umbra, which reduces damage by 1/3 of any life forms that are in it. 2 lurks, 2 fades. And basically a gorge. Sweetiebot at 67, so, I mean, could be an Onos out on the field. He did just go gorge. And he lost it. So, Flash Gorge out on the field. We're seeing Carnage now move into Atrium. Oh, might get taken out. If they can have some lucky shots here and take out these life forms, I mean, Priori would be pretty in trouble. However, they would have to go through basically two packs of life forms because Priori is doing really well on res flow. They've had a constant res flow for most of the game. Let's take a look at the map right now. 12 resource towers lost for Singularity, 7 for Priori. Team resources 580 to 633. Look how long resource towers. Look how long Priori has been at 4 and 5, right? Like all of this, right? It's ridiculous. Team kills 29 to 57, so we can already see that Priori is leading basically in engagements. I mean, we didn't need a graph to tell us that. We've been seeing like Singularity Marines die by the boatloads. Mother Singularity Marine coming through here in the form of Sharp, trying to shoot them off this this phase gate. That just gets recycled. Singularity up to 5 resource towers, so in terms of economy, they're doing all right. Crossroads now has been claimed, so it's going to be 3 eyes for Priori versus Singularity that are weapons 2, armor 2 is going, and they have shotguns coming. They're doing okay on team on res. I mean, they have enough for like 1 round of gun rebuys. Singularity back down to 4 RTs. They just lost another one. They may lose the one in Crevice, which is going to put them down to 3, which is not going to be good. They're going to need to save that or rebuild pretty quickly. ZZ Box alone here in sub-access, going to get taken out by Carnage, who blinks in there. And this Hive is in trouble. Mind-boggling and frozen. And now here comes Priori. Havoc taking down Mind-boggling. Frozen the only one left. As Evan comes around the corner, Frozen goes down. Evan now the only one left. Where is he? There he is. See that strafe jumping even made me lose as a spectator. Shades and Havoc spiking down this Crossroads phase gate. It looks like they're gonna go back and phase through at the same time. I mean, it's a good strategy. I've seen that every now and then where they pull him back, everyone rearms, reloads, phase all at the same time to try to catch some of these life forms in crossfire. But at the same time, friendly fire is on, so you could basically tag one of your buddies if you try that. Mind-boggling and Sharp still here in Crossroads. We do have the Onos out on the field in the form of SweetieBot. I figured he was going to do that once he got 68, so he can have at least one upgrade. So Comp Lab phase gate is down. What is this? Armory wall! Armory wall up against the Onos! Look at Sharp building that. He's like, holy crap! That was obviously quick thinking there by Singularity. I don't think it's going to really change what's about to happen here in the match, but that was funny nonetheless. These guys, Singularity fighting so hard here in Crossroads. Almost all of them trying to take down this Hive. Carnage taking down Frozen. Evan going down to Blink. Sharp and Mind repairing each other here. They're really trying to get down this Hive, maybe for just brownie points, but it looks like they're going to get taken out pretty soon too. Nice bone wall here by Cat Cop. Here comes SweetieBot, unhindered by an armory wall, and he's just going to knock these guys senseless. There's no jetpacks. SweetieBot is just rolling through these guys. Now he goes down there, takes him out underneath. SweetieBot really low, 35%, but I don't think it matters right now. And that phase gate is still up, so I mean they can keep bringing through, but look at the economy during this time. So Singularity is down to just 2 resource towers because their focus has been here. They're really trying to take down SweetieBot, actually, who's really low on health. Just 740 health as he gets out of there. So he's going to go. These guys are going to get pulled out of here and maybe do another push. Yep, here they go. Straight through all of them, trying to catch another life form out of place. If they can all focus fire one of them and tag it, they could actually take down some life forms. But as you can see, it's an uphill battle. Oh boy. And Blink actually goes down in this fight here in Crossroads, so they do manage to take them down. Carnage may go down as well. They're doing a really good job against this Crossroads Hive. 2 Onai now on the field, Shades and SweetieBot. These guys now are just going to knock them senseless, and they're all about the power. Power is now down. As you can see how dark it is in here, that phase gate is not going to work anymore. And Singularity may have to call GG on this. I have to hand it to them. They made it pretty exciting there for a minute. And now they're just cleaning up. I mean, without jetpacks, you're gonna just get ran down by these Onai. And at this point, I don't think they should really waste time here. Just take out the res along the way. It looks like Singularity is setting up for a big defense here. But it looks like too that Priori is just gonna hang out a bit before they oh, maybe they're gonna wait for Onos upgrades. These guys here, oh my oh my god, they are hiding. Oh my god, they actually might get Carnage! Oh, they do! That was worth it! That was so worth it! Carnage blinks in there and is like, oh my god. I can't wait for you guys to see that. Oh my god, that was so funny. That is another roundup clip. Carnage blinks in, 4 shotguns just go off. He's like, holy shit. He says, I'm still recovering from it. Alright, Sweetie Bot in reactor core. Shades moving through Crossroads. Carnage now on the other side. I mean, he's got 60 res. It looks like they're all just trying to hide here right now. Alright, so now they're just baking a last stand. I mean, this basically goes to priori. Look at this. They got 2 Onos, 1 Fade, a Lurk. It's just going to be over at this point. I'll just get free camera here, just so you can watch the carnage.
Command station under attack.
Just be a little fly on the wall. You can see Evan going down. Most of the Marines are dead. Frozen is still alive somewhere on the map. It's easy. Oh, nice hallucinations. And they're going to beacon. Beacon those Marines. Alright, Shade's taking down Sharp. No GG called yet. They're going to beacon again.
Command station under attack.
I don't care. It was all worth it. It was all worth it for that one sneaky kill. Oh my god, Carnage, that was hilarious.
What the?
You should have heard him.
You should have heard our mumble.
Dude, our Ono, there was an Ono egg right next to that shit, dude.
You,
Oh my god.
you know what
that's
was funny about
insane.
that Carnage? I actually was free cammed on all the Marines in that corner. Like, and I was like, oh, look what they're doing here, look what they're doing here. And then you just blinked in out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my god.
I spawned and went Onos instantly, didn't even check anything.
Structures to attack. Here, attack the one closest to us.
It's too funny.
That's what
Alright. So, here we go. There you go. Great win there. And Priori now. On the other side, they're going to play Marines. Singularity needs a win here. I wonder if you guys got to that part yet, because that was pretty funny. So here we go into the last round, guys. 7:30, pretty good. It's actually only been an hour and a half. Oh, you guys just got to it. I'm just still laughing how funny that was. They're all just hiding there, and then like Carnage is just like blink. Oh, empty base. Blam 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 blam. What the hell? Oh gosh, that's probably gonna be my #1 clip for this week. That. A lot of my Red Dog roundups have been like, wow, holy crap, but that one was just funny. Alright, so we are moving here on the last round here, guys. Singularity is piling in. So far, Priori playing some strong rounds. We saw Priori in that round. I mean, they went double lurk. Singularity was doing really well. I have to give it to him. Singularity almost had a comeback. I mean, really, they had a chance. I mean, yeah, okay, some of you are like, no way, that was Priority's game all the way from the beginning. They were just toying with him. I don't know. Like, I think, I mean, some things that had to happen, and I was calling it at the time. If they landed more shots and took down those life forms early, they would have regained some of that lost time, teched up, and maybe would have been able to. Because if you look at it, they had pretty strong resource flow throughout most of the map. Even though they were losing engagements a lot, they were rebuilding pretty quickly. They had pretty strong resource flow, and then basically just got rolled towards the end. So. All right, so I think you guys are just getting to the end of that round. Evan, we're still waiting for Evan to jump on the team. Panda, was there a PG and Data Core? I don't remember, actually. Oh, Wasabi, there was? Okay. I don't remember that. So, how you guys enjoying it? It keeps fluctuating. About 90 or so of you in here watching this great matchup, watching Priori. You know, if Priori goes 4-0, this is the second time I've seen Priori go 4-0. And, I mean, well, casted it anyways. And, yeah, okay, they were up against Fluffy Unicorns before. Singularity definitely on another level than Fluffy Unicorns, and Priori still dominating. So, really good team. I totally think they got a really good chance of winning Division 1 here, at least getting to the semis. At least the semis. I mean, I would be very surprised if Priori doesn't make it to the semis. So, all right, it looks like we're ready here. SweetieBot on a really high ping. They're asking me if I got that Carnage kill on stream, and I was like, oh yeah, and free cammed. Alright, so I'm just gonna tweet out that this is the last round here. Alright, so we just tweeted that out. Guys, if we can get just a handful of more people in here, we will do a giveaway. Should probably tweet that out too. That'll probably bring some interested people in. Well, there we go. What did you just miss? Oh god. PS3, you missed a really funny kill. Best bullet sponge, NA. Alright, here we go. We are ready. Last round, folks. Here we go. NSL Season 3. Division 1 matchup. Priori versus Singularity. Round 4. Priori starting as Reigns here up in Atrium. And on the other side, sub-access Singularity starting down here. And they are looking like, oh, all of them going to the right. I think we can almost see what's going to happen. This may be a base rush. Let's see if they stop here. No, this is going to be a base rush. They are all committed. They are all committed. Yep. This may not actually go well. This may not go well. I don't think this is going to go well.
Taking damage.
They actually might do this. They might do this. They might do this. Oh my god! 42 seconds! That's a record! That's a record. Because my record before that was 50 seconds. Oh, well, that was a record for the fastest match. Before that, it was 50 seconds, so good job, guys. 40 seconds.
Hey, good games, guys. Thank you for casting, Red.
Yeah, anytime, guys. Good game. Carnage, I love you for getting that clip. I was racking my brain of what would be my third clip. Oh, he's already gone. All right, good game, guys.
Take it.
GG's.
All right, guys. So that is it. I'm just gonna see where you guys are at in terms of the cast. Let me just see what's going on here. Okay, it hasn't even started yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We cannot do that. You guys know what I mean. Everyone that's in here, I want you to read the rules. Read the channel rules. No one is supposed to spoil the match. It's on a 3-minute delay, so do not spoil the match for people. I will be breaking out the ban hammer if that happens. Because that's just not cool. So, you guys are just about to start the match. So, that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. We got about 90 people in here at peak. So, pretty good for an NA match. I'm very excited for that. Glad I could bring this for you. Do not miss tomorrow, the match tomorrow. Legendary Snails versus Sonoman, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Time, 7:30 p.m. CEST. I'm going to be casting that with Blind. We are going to be front page on Twitch. It'll be so fun, and hopefully first slot if they actually approve my request. And that is it, guys. That's it for me tonight. No raffle, but thanks so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone who has donated to the channel, donated to games to Red Dog's Rafflecast. I am just so excited to be able to do this for you guys and be able to have such cool people out there donate to the channel and to these efforts. So thanks, guys. I will catch you later. I will catch you tomorrow at that awesome match. See you then. This has been Red Dog for REDDOG.TV, signing out. Good night.